this is the next episode. Anyway, I'm gonna stop with humor for a little bit, but the magic of jump cuts. But anyway, so the next episode of Unfiltered is actually about God. Why am I fucking scatterbrain? All right, the next episode of Unfiltered is about a weight loss journey, and yeah, and I kind of blanked on it a little bit, but anyway, as far as like weight loss, I currently weigh about. I haven't weighed myself in a while because I don't get an accurate reading every time I do. But anyway, I think the last time when I was in the hospital a couple months ago and they weighed me, I was about I'd say 250 or so. Yes, I weigh 250 pounds, and I'm not all that proud about it. Now, you get a lot of big guys that say, "Oh, be proud of your weight and stuff like that." For me, it's not like a badge of honor. I mean, I do, enjoy the merits of being a bigger guy, but at the same time, it is somewhat of a hassle. And that leads into the prior video, which was about, fashion and different things that I'm into. And it's harder for big guys to, I don't know, it's harder for us to find clothing. And that's part of the reason I'm doing this, but the other part of it is really for health reasons. I come from a family where our line of family, we have a lot of issues with hypertension and blood pressure issues and stuff like that. And, I've been kind of this size since I've been, I want to say, probably about 22, 23. And, I haven't felt any health risks or anything, since, since I've kind of gained weight like this. But, I think one thing that did kind of open my eyes when I went to the hospital a few months ago when I had an issue with my throat and my, I guess my larynx, my esophagus, stuff like that. When they did a pre-test screening for me, it came up that I had pre-hypertension. And, my dad and a few of my other family members, they do have high blood pressure. And, I see some of the issues that they come into with having high blood pressure, having hypertension and stuff like that. I know my dad has issues with swelling in his feet and stuff like that. My dad is actually a diabetic. It's not to the point where he has to take like insulin or anything like that, but he's a diabetic and, he's on medicine for it. And it somewhat scares me because it's like, you see it, but it's just like, then you keep on doing the same thing over and over again. And I'm not talking about as far as him, but I'm talking about as far as me. Now, my dad always tells me, he doesn't want me to end up like him. And, but it's just so hard. I think it's really the temptation of everything that you see around you. I consider myself to be a foodie. And, I like going out with Kathy to different restaurants, different places that I've heard. But, you don't always find the healthiest thing there. And, I do say I eat a lot of carbs. I eat a lot of things that I probably, should try to lay off of. I love eating, any type of beef, any type of, I guess you say any type of meat, but it's just like, it's not always the most healthy thing that you can find. A lot of places will have healthier items on the menu, but the issue with that, you don't see that until after you've gone past the burgers, after you've gone past the fried chicken, after you've gone this, all of the more, I guess I don't want to say dangerous items, but more of the items that they kind of push, knowing that that's what's going to catch someone's eye compared to, that salad or that grilled chicken breast or, things like that. And, I will say I love eating my desserts like cakes and cookies and different things like that. And it's just where it's kind of like it's something that's built into me. but it's something that I know I can change. Over the years I've done different diets and stuff like that. Some of them have worked, but it's just like when I see the results that I want, I stop. Instead of keeping on following, like a low carb diet or something like that. Once I said, oh, well, here, I lost 15 pounds. That's it. That's all I need. I'm happy. That's what I wanted to do. No, it wasn't. And then it's just right back to eating a cheeseburger or going out and getting, a chicken box or getting buffalo wings or something like that. It's just to a point where it's just like, okay, learn your lesson from what you did. Take the positives of what you have already done and just build on those. But it's just like, it's kind of like that mental block that once I've done what I set out to do, I'm done. And I'm not going to do anything to try to get that better. And, it's something that does have to change. It was crazy earlier in the year. Kathy went on a diet, and I was starting on New Year's. And I think all the way up until May. And she had lost upwards of probably about, I think she said 60 pounds within a year. Within that half of the year. And it was like, okay, you're looking really dumb right now. As far as me, I'm looking dumb because here she is getting better and getting healthier and stuff like that. But, oh, well, it's neat. Here, I'm just going to go eat this ice cream now. I mean, things like ice cream, stuff like that, they aren't bad for you. But it's to the point where I had to say to myself, okay, stop eating this. And it was something that actually started in the beginning of the year. I stopped eating fast food. Now, I mean, I do still occasionally, if I run out of time or something, I'll go to what we have here, and I know probably a lot of our viewers, anyway, a lot of our viewers have what we call Wawa or Royal Farms or different things like that. Places where you can get quick items to eat. And I mean, I still eat those things like that, but I don't eat them very often. But I will say that I haven't been to McDonald's as much this year. And actually, I say that last week was, well, no, I can't say it was last. I think it was about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago was the first time all year that I had been to McDonald's. I mean, I've had people bring me stuff, like my dad would bring me like a breakfast sandwich early in the morning if if I ran out of time or something getting ready for work. But other than that, everything that I've been eating as far as like lunch-wise has come from home. I've tried salad, I've tried light sandwiches and stuff like that, and food that's not overall greasy. Or let's say if I made something the night before, because I do try to cook at least a meal a week out of something that's gonna last me 2 or 3 days, and I don't have to rely on a McDonald's or a Burger King or something like that, because I started realizing that that was like one of my vices. I could go after work and go get what's it called, a quarter pounder or something like that, and get a soda or something like that, or a sweet tea. And I think that was like my worst vice. I do have an addiction, I will say, to sweet tea, but I don't feel dependent on those items. I've been drinking a lot more water when I can remember to, which it shouldn't be an issue to remember to drink water, but for me it's just always hard because I always associated things with flavor, and water wasn't always the, best thing for me to drink, at least in my mind. But it's just little mental changes that I gotta break through on and gotta keep up with, and I do hope within this next I guess you want to say 6 months, because I'm about 6 months away from my 27th birthday, and I'd like to probably hopefully have lost maybe 40 or 50 pounds by then. I know there's always a saying that women lose weight slower than men do, and that's different in body style and stuff like that. But it's just like, for me, I gotta push myself. I can't just be complacent. I can't, say, oh, well, I did this, so I think I earned this. No, it's just like, I know I'm still gonna have my cheat meals and stuff that I do enjoy, but if I can limit those, um, you know, my weight loss will hopefully be as good as I want it to be. And I know that I have a good support system and friends and stuff like that, and people that I work with that can help me. And if you, the viewers, have any tips or ideas or anything that I can, any diets or anything you want me to try, I know a lot of my friends have been doing what they call a low carb diet and stuff like that. And, now it's not more of when can I get this done or I don't have the means to do it. It's now, hey, get myself in gear, get the right food in the house, and just build on that. So, hopefully, like I say, fingers crossed, March 20th, 2017, I'm down 40 to 50 pounds. It's just all going to be that I want to push myself for it. Get myself in shape, maybe be able to play pickup basketball and get dunked on and stuff like that. But anyway, so I want to, what do I want to do now? I've talked this long. Anyway, I just want to tell you guys, keep a lookout because I am going to try to do like weight loss vids maybe once a week. Just keeping up on the goals, what I've eaten, what exercises I'm doing. I'm actually in the process of looking up trying to do, yoga and different things like that to try to make myself more flexible. I would love to do hot yoga, but, I don't think anybody wants to. I don't think anybody wants to smell me as far as like afterward. But I can probably do it in the house here. I'll find a way to do it. But I thank everybody that's gonna help me on this and people that need to hold me accountable. If you see me eating that unhealthy meal, stop me, tell me, hey, this isn't what I need and all that. I'm probably not gonna listen to you at the time, but I'll come back and say, you know what, you're right, and I'll stop. But that's the way it goes. But anyway, thank you for watching. Like I said, like, subscribe, turn on your notifications, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Snapchat, follow me on every social network imaginable that I think I have, because I think I have fallen for each trend. Anyway, this is whatever episode it is. I thank you for watching. I thank you for listening to my I thank you for watching, and I thank you for listening to my dribble. That's the word I was trying to say that came out. Anyway, this is Unfiltered, and we'll see you next episode.